Okay, an outlier is a number all on its own. And in the past, we would just say if there was scores 2, 3, 4, and 28, we would just say that's the outlier because it's all on its own. It's a long way from the group. Now we actually have a formula to work out whether it is or not mathematically. So it's an outlier if it's if the score is less than 1.5 times the interquartile range below the lowest quartile. So let's not forget that the lowest quartile, if I'm looking at a box and whisker plot, is here. So if the outlier is more than 1.5 times the interquartile range, then it's an outlier, or similarly up this end, if it's greater than 1.5 times the interquartile range up here, it would be. So obviously to work it out, you need to find the quartiles and the interquartile range. An outlier affects the mean the most. That comes up often. Obviously the median, if I've got one up here, it doesn't really affect the middle. The middle's still here in this data, and the mode is not really affected either, but it's the average, as we would know it, or the mean, that's affected the most. So that often comes up. Okay, let's have a look at this. Following scores are marked. Test if there's any outliers. The first thing we need to do is find the interquartile range. So I'm going to cross 5 off from each end to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my middle. Now I need to find the middle here. I'm just going to spot pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 16. I just guessed 5. I don't want to go like that. It's a bit boring for me. So quartile 1 is 11 and the interquartile range is 5. So let's test 7. Is 11 minus 1.5 times 5, that equals, so this is the lower one, 11. Alright, I worked out this lower one and I said the lower one is 11 minus 1.5 times 5, just applying this formula up here, and I got 3.5. Assuming no number is less than 3.5, there's no outlier at the bottom end. I still have to check the top end, so I've put some numbers into this formula. Quartile 3 is 16 plus 1.5 times 5, and I get 23.5. Now, because 25 is bigger than that, that means it's an outlier. Okay, earlier I said that the mean is the most affected by an outlier, and this example here, 9, shows it. So what I've done is I've found the mean, the mode and the median of this set of data, and I know you can do that. So I've got 38.2, 39 and 38, and it says what is the outlier, and it's pretty obvious here. I haven't calculated it, but it's 43, and that says calculate the mean, mode and median without it, and I did, and I got the mode and the median to be exactly the same, but the mean or the average is down. So what is most affected? The mean.